Good evening. We are in on a Monday night. Bill Taylor, Ken's 5 Digital Center. How's everybody feeling on a cloudy Monday night? We're almost there. We're clearing as we speak. I don't know if you saw sunset, but at 6 p.m. there was a beautiful picture over Calaveras Lake, and you saw the cloud line that was heading south and southeast. So we'll be mostly clear by probably 3, 4 a.m. right before sunrise on a, should be a nice day tomorrow, starting with a clearing morning. Hi, Becky. There's Alberto. Good to see you. Have you hugged your wild hog trapper today? Yes. Roy's added a box and going strong already. Have you hugged your wild hog trapper today? I have not, Roy. If you're asking me, I haven't. But the night is young. The night is young. Hey, Michael. How you doing? Hola, Cheryl. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing, Leticia? Andrea, good to see you. How's everybody feeling on a beautiful Monday night? Feels good outside. What is that picture I see in the screen right now, Jackson? That's odd. It's okay, but it's just, no, not that picture.
The surface map?
No, here, camera. Isn't that cool? I mean, nothing's changed on camera, but I'm now looking at a picture of like a baseball player or a...
No idea, yeah. Oh,
on the left.
That's
and
the lady who hit
a full court putt at the that's the final play today.
Yeah.
So she hit a full court putt and won a car, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
A Buick
She's
LeSabre.
She's
No.
like 82.
She's 82, hits this putt the length of a basketball court. Basketball promo. It was college, right? Where was it? Baylor? Ole Miss. Because we were talking. Vanessa's in Helotes, a proud Helosian myself, of course. Hi, Vanessa. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Yolanda's loving the winter, and it's coming. We've got winter's return, not tomorrow, but Wednesday. So we'll squeeze another good afternoon out of tomorrow because, see, the front, I'm pointing up at the monitor I'm looking at, but you see it right over here. This front right here is got quite a bit of real estate to cover. So it's like early afternoon tomorrow before it starts pushing through. So it'll move through quickly, but then it'll probably start getting the colder air in by tomorrow night and into, Wednesday morning. Doesn't appear that we get too cold tomorrow. But Fredericksburg might. I mean, like the leading edge of that air by, say, 5, 6 p.m. should be at Fredericksburg and dropping them into about the mid-50s. Julia, it does. It will be in Del Rio. It was Monday. Whoops, supposed to go to work. Joshua, uh-oh. Well, all right. Tuesday's tomorrow. We start all over. Lorraine, good to see you. How are you? Lorraine Bryant, good to see you. Chrissy's loving the cold. Joseph, hi, Kenya, or Jen, I guess. This winter's been it's been a mild winter, John, and here's the problem. We were talking about insects. We were talking about, you've got mosquitoes, roaches. Those can really thrive when you don't get a good period of, just killing them out with the freezing weather, and we just did not get that. So freezing temps, Francis. We're talking about behind this front here that's now in central New Mexico. You can see even some wintry precip at Amarillo tonight, 36 degrees. So I'm expecting, again, will it freeze in Spring Branch? Absolutely. How you doing, Brian? Especially Thursday morning. Thursday morning is going to be real cold. So let me just show you what numbers do. And because the air dried out, so, oh, wait, before I go on, the first front you see down at the coast, right, that came through today and brought in a west-northwest drying wind. So dew points dropped down to like 30 to 35. And now we're going to see nothing but dry air in place when that second front comes through. So the chance of getting any rain is nil. I mean, we get this front through dry for sure because the air is just bone dry. Leonard, doing good. Thank you. Thursday, Special Need Olympics in San Antonio. Brandy, that's awesome. Where are they being held? Will it be at Morgan's Wonderland or at Hero Stadium right next door? But it looks good. I'm sorry, what day was it again? Thursday. It will be cold, but it will be clear. A lot of sunshine, no wet weather. That's the good news, is that we're too dry for any chance of even clouds, never mind rain. 4 seasons in 24. Exactly, Liz, exactly. Weekend looks a lot warmer. We'll show you 7-day, but first, give you an idea of why we won't get the rain in. That's what I wanted to show you that front again, because that first Pacific front dried us out. Now, temperatures tonight, because the air's dry, it'll get cold in the hill country, low 40s for Fredericksburg, Kerrville. We go to about 50, and then we start rebounding, and watch what happens. See at noon, 51 for Fredericksburg, but then they'll start dry, and at 3:30, they'll be at the mid-50s while we hit about 70. Yeppy, yeppy. Oh, right now, Michael. Well, not right now. Michael Morales. Is that Michael Morales? Michael Morales? Like, musician? Former, like, huge star and now local artist and studio owner? Tessa, how are you? The Flies, right? That's what I'm saying. Without these cold, good, stretch of 4 or 5 days of freezing weather, all insects thrive. Thursday looks good. Just call him Radar Pill. That's right, Joseph. Just let's do it. Remember Radar on MASH? Any MASH people out there? Spring coming for sure is in March, third week of March. So, let's take this out. You see Fredericksburg drop to the 47 mark at 7:15, and we're still at 60. So it really will take a bit. There's the big drop. Right there is when we start seeing the mid-50s. By this time tomorrow night is when we're going to start feeling the cold. And remember, the north winds will be howling well before that anyway. In fact, let's take a look at that. Winds will make things, of course, feel a lot cooler earlier than what you just saw on Tuesday. So look, by noon, we're going to have a 12 to 15 mile per hour wind out of the north. By 5 p.m., it's up to a 15 to 16, and these are going to be sustained. Gusts will go closer to 20. And look, there's a wind speed of 18 in the forecast. What time was that? About 6. 19 Hondo. So it will be a very windy night tomorrow night, and that's going to be a very cold wind that, again, starts as early as noon. So you'll start feeling, even if temperatures, like I say, get up to 69 to 70 for a high, we squeeze out that warm day, but it's going to feel a lot cooler because the north winds come in by midday. Kerrville's here. Angela, hard freeze Thursday morning, okay? Freezing for sure Wednesday morning. Hard freeze, like 6 to 8 hours at 32 or less. So plants got to be covered Tuesday night or Wednesday night. But Tuesday night too, because you'll freeze Wednesday morning. So keep them in place for 2 nights. The gusts, correct, Brandy, absolutely. That's where the Olympics are, at Gustafson Stadium. Excellent. Well, that's Thursday, the Special Olympics. I love it. Medina Lake needs winter weather, right, Janice? Lake level was pretty good last time we checked. Planting jalapenos, serranos, and habaneros. It's almost time. Don't do it yet, Dawn, because we're going to freeze this week. So we'll be in the 70s by the weekend again. It's only a 2-day visit for the old man. But look at how dry. Real quick on dew points, and we'll go to the 7-day. 44 now, so come up a little bit. This afternoon was at 40, 39 it even dipped to, 30 at Rock Springs and Del Rio. Some of that dry air is going to push east when that front comes in tomorrow midday. So like I said, we will not see any precipitation with this system. Let's go 48 hours and then the 7-day. I've got lows tonight, look at say 49 to 50 in the city, so that's chilly. And then low 40s are possible in the hill country. Tomorrow afternoon, with a north wind, that 68 will feel cooler, but then by tomorrow night, look at that. In fact, by midnight, we should be already at about 50. Wednesday morning in the city, it's going to be close to 40, but the hill country, it might not freeze. If the winds stay gusty enough, you won't get past the mid-30s. But look, on Thursday morning, which won't be on this computer run, it'll be about 28, 27. We'll definitely hit some lows like that because in the city I'm expecting about 31, maybe even 30. And when the winds die down, the temperature can drop a few more degrees. So with the city going to 31, 8 to 10 degrees could be subtracted for some hill country locations. There will be parts of Kerr County that get down to 22, 23. And it's, remember, a hard freeze when you're going to have 6 to 8 hours of freezing temperatures so that you are protecting plants and pets. I wouldn't worry too much about pipes unless it's a really old home and but most pipes are going to be okay. Tomorrow afternoon in Alamo Ranch, sunny skies, Brandy. It's going to be nice. 68 for a high, but a north wind. It'll feel cool all day. Struggle, right, Vera? In Dallas, driving to SA. Oh, beautiful day, Francis. No problem driving. You'll be driving probably with the front, so it might be a little breezy, but no rain. From all the way down 35 will be dry tomorrow. Sunny day. Well, hello, Corpus Christi. There's Isabel and Robert. Not bad, right? Bring out the blankets, plants, and comfort. Yeah, comfort carry, 2 freezing nights. So I'm telling you, if you're north of San Antonio, prepare for 2 freezing nights. It'll be close on Wednesday. See, I've got San Antonio temp at 38, and you just saw that model run had it about 43. So that's a sizable difference when it comes to this, potential for the hill country. Because we, again, subtract 8 to 10 for those hill country numbers. Arroz con leche, huh? Sounds good. You're welcome, Francis. Jacqueline, how are you? BT, what up, Virginia? I was reading my name first. Not much, just had a good weekend. We got our sign was lighted today. Lighted. Right, Jackson? Help me out.
Lit.
AP Style Book would say lighted or lit today.
Can you give us an enthusiasm?
And it's lit.
Yeah.
It's lit. I love Sicko Mode. That's a fun song. All right, so now, you guys ready for this? Okay, you saw my Facebook post that February 15th, 2020, we put the sign on the building. Well, did you know that it was February 15th, 1950, that we put the sign on San Antonio? We signed on February 15th, on the air. Our 70th anniversary, the day of, was February 15th, 1950. Well, 70 years later to the day, we put a sign on the building, right? So I did that post. Well, today, this gentleman walks into the studio. Bill, I'd really like to say hi. And he comes walking in. I said, hi, how are you? And he says, I'm Ken with the light company and the sign company. I said, you've got to be kidding, because they were doing the lights today on the sign. So now it's a beautiful blue, like this blue you see over here, right there. Where is it? And it lights how many? 64 different colors. 64. Like, that's the old crayon box. Remember the 64 count box? Pretty much every color in that box is available on the Ken's 5 sign. And we've got a built-in sharpener, don't we?
Yeah. Typically pink,
Yeah. It's a beautiful sign. And so it's, because we had a new logo right there. You see it? Where you see not the .com, but the Ken's 5 with the CBS I has been our new logo for about 2 years now, maybe 3.
Brilliant, right?
How many years have we had this logo?
It's in the Tegna Gannett
3 or 4
or so,
era,
5 years, 4
maybe
years.
inside of 5 for sure. And now it's our sign now looks like that, because you might remember we had the red stripe across the top, and we were, Ken's was in black, red and blue. Now it's just all a blue that will change, and it's going to be really nice. But then the guy's name is Ken. We do the sign on February 15th itself. I'm like, how far are you willing to go with this, guys? You guys are amazing. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, I'm blessed to be here now 23 years. This is 23. Virginia. There it is, right? It's lit. Oh. Yeah, that's why I'm glad you didn't plant them yet. Don't plant those tomato plants yet, Debbie. Not yet. And in fact, we were talking to the producers. We've got to check on our Fredericksburg farmers. The peach crop could be affected with this late freeze, because the average is close. 24th, I think, is the average on the last freeze. Let me see. We just did all right. It would be this one. We'll take a look at it. No, it won't let me look at it, will it?
I heard you mention the peaches. What about poteed strawberries?
Poteed strawberries could be affected. Same. We've got to check on the area crops, because it'll be one night of freezing weather, but I believe I was going to check this graphic, but I can't pull it up right now, but it was February 24th is the last average freeze for us. So this would be, close, 27th. We had a freeze last winter in March. And remember, spring it's still winter through a good part of March. And March begins Sunday. So we could still see another freeze after this one this week. Not saying it's in the forecast, but it's still going to be possible. I promise you that. Notice the warming trend quickly. I mean, Wednesday, Thursday, not like last week where it was so gradual and we were just stuck for a couple, 3 days. Well, this time we're going to be rebounding faster. Thursday, 60s, Friday, nearly 70, Saturday and Sunday, definitely 70s on what looks like a nice weekend. Next chance of rain is a week from today. And it's been dry. You know, one of the biggest things that I'll leave you with now, the drought report. We definitely saw a worsening situation east of us. Southwest, the extreme area grew. Even deep south, you saw that? From Laredo down towards the valley, another big pocket of extreme drought. And there's a lot of severe. That has also grown. But what's very interesting to me is that the hill country has dried and gone normal. The yellow is just dry. That's not drought. And then the unshaded colored area is the normal precipitation. They are perfect. There's no drought at all. So the other pocket is near Seguin to Gonzales on extreme, all of Karnes County practically. We need some rain. We really need some rain. And it'll be a week from today because, I mean, we had this big system now. That first front today, look what rain it produces, and that started in southeast Texas. In fact, there was a nice line of rain down the Texas coast, right around the bend, through Louisiana. Now look at soaking Alabama, Georgia. Those are good soaking rains. That's exactly what we could use. There's nothing severe in that. It's just good soaking rain. So it's real unfortunate that we haven't had that. All right, let's see what else, guys, before I wrap up. Make sure I didn't miss any big questions. Track meet Thursday evening. No, Robin, by Thursday evening, we're coming out of the coldest of this cold snap Thursday morning. So by Thursday evening, it'll be chilly once the sun sets if it's going to be an evening track meet. But afternoon highs on Thursday are rebounding to probably 60, as I showed. Let's get back to the 7-day. Nice snowstorm for the Dakotas. Look at that. So let's get that back on and show you that on Thursday afternoon with a high of 61, I believe it was, we should look at evening temperatures probably in the, mid-50s at the coolest. I mean, that's perfect for track. That'll be a really good night. I hear some PRs are going to go down on Thursday. Should be perfect conditions because it won't be windy either, by the way. All right. Yeah, there you go, Elizabeth. Perfect timing, right? Frio, frio, frio. Muy frio. Tribal peach twerk dance. Whoa, that'll help. Hear that, farmers? Virginia's going to work up a special tribal peach twerk dance. Not just a tribal peach twerk dance. No, this calls for a special tribal peach twerk dance. And that'll protect the peaches. That's science. I mean, that's just biology. I mean, come on. Virginia, you're awesome. That is so funny. You're welcome, Elizabeth. I hope everything works out perfectly. Grip. What does that even mean, Imelda? I don't understand. When do I turn right? Definitely Wednesday, Thursday. You will not need AC till Friday. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but on those mornings where it's really cold, say Friday, perfect example. Friday will be the day, and even talking about it now, I'll forget. In the morning, cold enough, I'll have the heater on. If it's in the mid-30s, upper 30s, if it's in the 40s, the heat's on in the car when I bring Peyton to school, right? But then I'm driving to work, it's always about 1:30 in the afternoon. And so if we're in the mid to upper 60s by then, and I'll be halfway to work, and I'll start feeling warm, and I'm like, man, it's getting kind of, I hope I'm not getting sick, like I'm running a fever. I got a temp, I'm running, and I find the heater's on. Saludo desde New York, Nueva York. Sí. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Good to see you. All right, guys, going to wrap it up. We'll leave it on the 7-day again. Chance of rain next week. Punxsutawney Phil is, right, Alex? There's no way. Exactly. That's why oh, you meant frio. Okay. Antonio wants a joke. Have I heard a good joke lately? I'm trying to think of a good one. I can't think of one right now. Frio, frio. Sweater weather. Absolutely, Lisa. Take winter back, right, Adriana? I'm done, right? Although it's been a mild, when we look back on the 2020 winter, 19 and 20, it will definitely go down as a mild winter. This was not bad at all. And it will have its consequences because of its warmer than normal temperature days because, again, we're going to have an insect issue. It could also hurt us with the oak season because now oak season might be a little bit stronger due to the fact that we didn't have enough freezes. Christine Marr, one of my favorite people. How are you? Love you. How you doing? Drew's birthday's tomorrow. Drew Marr, an outstanding hockey player, is turning, how old is he tomorrow? I'm going to go with 11. 13. Dang it. What is it? That's so cool. It's going to be beautiful tomorrow for Drew's birthday. It'll be a breezy, cooler afternoon and evening than what we're having tonight. That's when you're going to start feeling the front. But during the day, we'll get up to the mid-60s, but a good north wind all day. Happy birthday, Drew. Take him for some tacos in the morning. He plays for the Junior Rampage. He's a really good hockey player. And when I went to see him play, it was amazing just to see how well these kids were skating. Never mind the fact that they were playing hockey on top of that. Because I can't, 13, lucky 13 for Drew. Happy birthday, dear Drew Marr. Happy birthday to you. And his sister's an outstanding volleyball player. They've got some serious athletic genes at the Marr place. I don't know what y'all are feeding those kids, but dang. All right. Now, Saul, he's mad at Mr. Winter. By the way, Saul became a grandpa today. Congratulations. The best news of it all. Congratulations, Saul, a grandpa. God bless you and your family on the addition. Oh, that's awesome. Tell us their name. Tell us your granddaughter or grandson's name. Saul's a grandpa. Everybody congratulate Saul. It's awesome. We got our big family in here tonight. Let's get the party. Dwight wants to start the party. Yes. I was watching The Office today, and when I saw Dwight, he said his great-great-grandfather's name was Dwight Schrute, and he was Amish. It was so funny. Samuel, Felicia, the birthday. That's right. You were asking about the weather for Saturday's birthday. Hope everything went great for Samuel. And it was a good weather day Saturday. It was a beautiful day. Lisa, have a great evening, too. Good night, Linda. Can it warm up already? Birthday month starts next week, Vanessa. Yes, Sunday it begins, huh? That's my youngest, March 10th. Is yours March 10th? You know who else on March 10th? Chuck Norris. Saul, Julie Ann. God bless you with a little granddaughter, Julie Ann. He's a grandpa today. It happened today. So that is awesome, Saul. Oh, I love the babies. That's fantastic. Julie Ann, welcome to our world. God bless you and the family. Yeah, tell them congratulations. That's awesome, Saul. Yeah, oh, perfect, Zarate. That's a great name. I love that. Or it's Bridget. But I thought that was your first name. Yeah, definitely. But watch it on Wednesday night because it'll still be maybe kind of breezy. But tomorrow night, well, tomorrow night's definitely too windy. But by Wednesday night, maybe. So at San Antonio, we're looking at it right now. The coldest will be Thursday morning on this cold snap, Tristan. David, all is great, brother. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good. 12th. By 2 days. Look up the you know what's cool to look up too is what happened on, like the anniversary of things on your birthday. Like what was, the first this and that and the other. It's really fun too. Have a great evening, everyone. Happy Monday. We will see you tomorrow. Make sure to watch us tonight. Ken's 5 Eyewitness News at 10, how to make sure you get better sleep. We've got some new research about sleep habits, and if you have trouble falling asleep, if you wake up in the middle of the night, can't fall back asleep, that's what my wife suffers with. I mean, once she wakes up, she almost has to stay up. Or just falling asleep or waking up every hour, an hour and a half. Greatest, latest is on at 10. Audrey Castoreno did a great piece on what's new. And they do a lot of research here. Remember, it's a medical community. And you see it at the hotels nearby, that they all house the different sleep studies. So they do them all over here. So it's interesting, too, if you want to be a client. All right, guys. Good evening, Zenaida. Have a wonderful night, everybody. We'll see you on Eyewitness News at 10 p.m. tonight on Ken's 5. Oh, we need a